Hello and welcome to GTS Business Conference 2017. I'm Pep from Watch It Played and I'm joined by
Ray with Wizards of the Coast.
And you brought a game for us to check out, Betrayal at Baldur's Gate.
Yes, Betrayal at Baldur's Gate is a really fun mix of D&D and the award-winning game Betrayal at House on the Hill. So Bal has shown his shadow over Baldur's Gate, and we have been a set of heroes who have been hired to come in and remove his blight from this city. So right now we're in the middle of a game. We've been exploring quite a bit, so we have 2 levels. Unlike Betrayal at House on the Hill where they have 3, we only have 2. We have our street level here where our adventurers get to explore the upper city of Baldur's Gate, and then when they either jump down through the sewer grate or find their way down into the catacombs, we have the catacomb level over here. One of the cool things about Betrayal at Baldur's Gate that's different from House on the Hill is when we're up on our street level, the color of the doors, if you guys can see this, we have red here, or we have yellow here and gold here. Those are going to say which tiles for the street level you pull out, whether it is a building or a street. So let's just jump right in. We're on Alden's turn right here, who's going to get to go. And Pep, you're up.
I'm thinking I'm going to want to explore. So maybe I'd go 1, 2, and I want to see what's through this door.
All right, so you have a red door there. So we're going to pull a red building tile, and you get to place that so that door is facing the other door.
The Spy's Roost.
Ooh. When you have a symbol, that means your character has to stop in that tile and resolve whatever that symbol is.
And that's an event.
Yes, you've pulled an event.
Clumps of sickly yellow mold grow here. Spores erupt from the mold and a coughing fit overcomes you. I must attempt a might roll.
Your might score is going to be whichever one your little black pointer token is on. His might hasn't changed yet this game, so it's 4. So you're going to get to grab 4 dice, and then you're going to count the number of pips that show up.
And looks like I want to get at least a 4 here.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to be in a little bit of trouble. And
4.
you get 4,
Perfect.
so the puny spores cannot hurt you, and you are perfectly fine.
Otherwise, I would have lost might.
You would have, or you would have taken a die of physical damage. Let's just pretend, for the sake of showing how damage works, that you failed that, and you had to take that die of damage. What you do is simply roll that dice, and if that came up as a 2, you would have to remove 2 points from either your speed or your might in any combination.
Because these are the physical stats. And I'm assuming if they reach the skull, I die?
Correct, except no adventurer can die before the haunt is actually triggered. So if, say, your might was already down at 2, down at your lowest level, and you failed this roll, your character wouldn't lose anything yet. Speaking of yet, let's go ahead and move on to the next person's turn. Now we have Miska, our little bard. She is also going to choose to move up and explore in this catacombs down here.
The Beast's Lair.
So we flip over a tile, and we have the Kobold Hideout. It's a dead end that I don't get to move away from. But we have another symbol. We have the Omen symbol. So I'm going to draw our now 5th Omen card. And I have to resolve this, and then make a haunt roll. So this is the Whispering Skull. A small skull carved from jade. You hear vague, distant voices whisper to you as you look into its empty eyes. Ugh, this thing sounds creepy.
It does.
Once during my turn after the haunt has began, I may move 1 small monster NPC 1 space. And now I have to make a haunt roll.
All right.
So since this is the 5th one we've drawn,
Rolling 5 dice.
I'm going to roll 5 dice, and if I get 6 pips to show up, the haunt begins. Oh look, I got 6 pips to show up. We decide who the traitor is. So as we look in our Traitors Tome to figure out which haunt we have, we are in the Kobold Hideout, and I pulled
there.
Right. If everybody can see the chart there, and I pulled the Whispering Skull. So we're going to be doing haunt number 17. So when we're looking at haunt number 17, I am the traitor.
And I also have a book that I need to read from as well, The Secrets of Survival.
Correct. So once the traitor has been determined, they get to go and read in a separate room away from the heroes. They get to read the Traitor's Tomb, and all of the heroes get to read the Survival Guide.
We set this up a little bit, so I've already read mine. How about you?
I got to read really fast. Hold on.
All right. I'll just pretend to read here.
Okay, I'm done.
That was quick.
So right now, my adventurer has turned traitor. If my knowledge value, which is we're going to look right here, is below my starting value, which it is, I get to put it back to my starting value. In fact, then I get to move it up too, so my knowledge has increased tremendously. Then I have to put a number of gibbering mouther monster tokens in the catacomb layer equal to the number of heroes that we have. So as soon as the haunt is triggered, my character ceases to be a hero. He is now the traitor. And the other characters who are left alive become heroes. So I'm going to put one here, I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one here.
And so I have these little quest tokens that I need to set aside beside the board for use later.
Now, if you notice, I haven't told Pep what I need to do to win, and Pep hasn't told me what he needs to do to win.
Nope.
That is a key to this game. There are 50 scenarios in the books, so that you will have a lot of replayability with the game. And unless you're playing with the exact same group every time and somehow randomly get the same scenario, it's going to be a different game every time you play. So let's jump right down to it. Because I triggered the haunt, and Miska is now an evil villain, I don't get to go first. It now is going to start with the next player to my left,
Ralvio,
which is sitting down here in the catacombs. So with our handy-dandy cheat sheet card, you can now see what you can do after the haunt. Each hero is going to take their turn, which you can do during the same things that you did before. In addition, now you can attack monsters.
Well, let's show everyone how combat works.
Sounds good.
All right, so I will move. I will move in with this gibbering mouther. Can I continue to move if there's monsters, or do they stop me?
You can. However, if you're going to move out of that square, it's going to take you an additional square of movement for every monster that's in it. Yep, so that's been
so
one.
That's one. So if I were to do this, it would cost me 2 movement.
It would be 2, 3.
I don't want to be in the middle of 3 monsters, so
Are you sure? Please?
No.
No?
I'll just go there. That's fine.
All right, sounds good. So when you do your basic attack, you're going to get to roll a number of dice equal to your character's might.
I specifically have wild magic. I can use knowledge or sanity instead of might.
Correct. So which would you like to use?
They're the same. I'll use sanity then.
All right, so you are going to get to roll 4 dice, which means you target my gibbering mouther's sanity, which my sanity is 3. So we're both going to roll these dice and see who gets the most pips. I got 1, so I'm not going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, I have 6.
So you absolutely and totally wrecked me. So monsters don't take damage the same way that adventurers do.
Okay.
Getting a damage through them usually stuns them. However, this scenario has different rules for my gibbering mouthers, and when you manage to defeat a monster, which you have now done, it disappears.
Disappears. Perfect. Will they come back?
We'll see.
I like
we
that.
will see.
So, if I end my turn in a catacomb tile without a gibbering mouther or an anti-magic, I get to stick this quest down, and these are little
Oh no, I don't like that.
anti-magic wards.
No. That should not continue to happen. All right, so again, all of the heroes are going to get to go before I do. So now let's move on to the Traitors' turn, and we'll show you how that works.
Okay.
So the Traitors actually get 2 turns.
Ooh.
So my character is still out. They are mean and nasty, and the Traitor gets to do whatever it is that they want to do. The first thing I'm going to do is use my Whispering Skull to move my monster token into your square.
Oh no.
Because you have killed my gibbering mouthers, at the beginning of my turn, I get to bring them back.
Ooh.
And I'm going to bring them back here and here. Now my traitor gets to take their turn. So my character's speed is 4. I'm going to quickly run to you, and now because I'm kind of stuck there, I've gone 1, 2, it would take me 3, 4 to get out there. But he has a much better might than her, and I don't want to get killed by the dwarf quite yet. So I'm going to attack your Fun Ranger. We're going to both roll our mights. Mine is only 3.
I have a might of 3 as well. Oh, you got me there.
Oh, so you rolled 3 and I rolled 4. So when characters are damaged, you've now taken physical damage, but you've only taken 1 point. So to take damage, you're going to have to move either your might or your speed down by 1 tick.
I'll do speed.
She
a
has
crippling
that,
wound.
She has that to spare.
Yeah.
Now I get to move on to my second part of the Traitor's turn, which is the monster turn. So on my monster turn, each monster gets to move 1 dice worth down to a minimum of 1. So even if I roll nothing, they still get to move 1 square if I want.
But you might get that bonus movement of 1.
Yes. So the gibbering mouthers specifically have to move before they attack. Normally, characters can move, attack, and continue moving if they want. They can interrupt their movements to do actions. However, the special rules that I have in my Betrayer's Guide says, nope, they can't do that. So I'm going to try to move this one 1 and see what happens. Well, I rolled a 0, but it always gets to move 1. So we're going to move that into the wizard's square.
Ooh, double
and
down.
We're going to try to do something fun over here and move this over here. So now my Gibbering Mouthers are both going to attack that wizard. And to do that, I attack you with, unfortunately, it's sanity.
Perfect.
But I get plus 2 dice for each other Gibbering Mouther in there.
Ooh.
So we've actually run out of dice right now because your sanity is sitting at what?
I have 5.
5? All right, so we're going to let you roll your 5 first. We're even. We're both going to be rolling 5.
Ooh. That's pretty good. I got 6.
It's going to be a tough roll. I got to beat 6, and with the way I've been rolling, I don't think that's going to happen.
Hoping.
I only get 2. So what happens now is you have destroyed one of my Gibbering Mouthers as they have tried to send you back to the city level so you can't continue placing those quest markers. However, because you didn't attack him, you don't get the sanity bonus this time.
That's fair.
That's going to be next time.
And do you attack again with the other one? Do you attack now with him as well?
I can. Unfortunately, it's not nearly as likely of happening, so go ahead and roll those 5 dice, and now I only have 3.
Ooh, I only got 3 this time.
It's possible. I also got 3. Ties always go to the defender.
Perfect.
So while you're not going to deal any damage to me, I'm also not going to send you flying back onto the city level where I need you to be.
Excellent.
So we got one more monster to attack. We're going to attack down here.
Right.
What is her sanity? And please be low. Please be low. It's not.
It is 4. Oh, 4's reasonable.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I got 3 dice to beat 5. It's possible. I can do this. Triple 2s.
Nope.
I got 1, 2.
So this one's gone too?
So that one's gone too. And then that is a full round of how you play after the haunt has been triggered.
Perfect. And then we would just continue. We'll spoil this a little bit. I'm trying to get these tokens on every tile. Once they were under the tokens, I've stopped your ritual, and I assume you're trying to complete a ritual of some sort.
Correct. So what I need to do is send you all back up onto the city level and destroy all of your ritual tags and kill one of you.
How many does it play?
Anywhere between 3 and 6.
Okay. And a game takes about an hour?
Yeah, once everybody's familiar with the rules, the game will take about an hour. You expect your first game to take close to 2.
When is this released, or is it already out?
It's going to be releasing in October.
Excellent. Well, if anyone has any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll reply as soon as I can. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Sounds good. Thanks for watching, everyone.